Hey friends, how are you? What's up? Welcome you all to another video, and today we are going to start African American literature, that is African American fiction, and this is the third term of this. So if you look at this slide, you can see that African American literature is the body of literature produced in the United States by writers of African descent. It begins with the works of such late 18th century writers as Phillis Wheatley. Before the high point of slave narratives, African American literature was dominated by autobiographical spiritual narratives. So, who are these African American people? So, you know that when Amerigo and Columbus discovered New World, Britisher has occupied the central land of Northern American continent. And this continent, there are two continents, you know that, three continents actually, the North continent, North American continent, Middle America, and the South America continent. So, in the North American continent, the middle land was occupied by the British people. They have defeated the natives of that land, and they were actually, that they were Alewish, the native people, inhabitants, and they have defeated them, and they have also after that they have killed some of them, and after that they have managed with them, they have worked with them. But you know that, and you know that the history of United States of America, it became a bigger country in the Northern American continent. So upper side of United States of America, there is a Canada, and the below of it there is a Mexico. These are the three countries only in the North continent of America. So let's talk about the America as a nation. So America, actually it is like a rectangle, it is like a square or a rectangle, you can see. So such a country of United States of America, and it can also be divided between two parts, okay, the South America and the North America. In the southern part of America, there is rain heavily falls on it, and in the north, and it is a land is very good for farming, and the North American land is not good for farming, so therefore it established the industry there. Okay, so in the farming, you know that in the beginning of industrial revolution, cotton, the farm of cotton was very popular, and in this way the British or American, we can say, white people started farming at the southern states of United States of America, and they need people to work on it, and therefore they went to the Africa, and where they bought a lot of slaves. So actually slavery was the system in African culture, and they bowed those black people, the African people, and they came there, and after that they became their slaves. So white people believe that black people are their slaves. So there are some kind masters also, they taught their slaves and Phillis Wheatley was also one of the black girl who was taught by her white kind mistress, and then she came to know to write and speak in English, and then she started writing a poetry. So therefore African American literature started with the Phillis Wheatley. Phillis Wheatley is regarded the first African American poet or a black poet, and after that the slave narrative started. Means those slaves, those black people who were slaves at the southern state of America, they flied towards northern state of America, because in the southern part of US slavery was there, and in the northern part of there was no slavery actually, because there is no need of slaves to work in the farms, but actually they treated them inferior. Okay, so those slaves who eloped or ran away to northern state of America, and they started writing their life experiences as the slaves. So slave narratives, and after that African American literature was dominated by autobiographical spiritual narratives also. So African American literature reached early high points with slave narratives of the 19th century, and after that the Harlem Renaissance of the 1920 was the time of flowering of literature and the arts. Okay, so where is Harlem? So Harlem is actually city, name of city or area of the city, which is near to the New York City, and it came and this city, both the cities are in the New York states. So in the New York state, New York City is there, and neighboring city is Harlem, or we can say that it is a part of New York. Or Harlem was different, but now you can say that Thane and Mumbai, like, okay, you cannot say that Thane is different and Mumbai is different. Okay, ते सगळं असं एकत्र आलेलं आहे. ओके, पनवेलपर्यंत मुंबई आली आपण असं म्हणतो. So likewise, Harlem was a part of New York, and there after the end of slavery, I will tell you the entire history of African American people, but we don't have enough time to tell you here. When actually we meet face to face, or when our lecture started, so definitely surely I am going to teach you the African American history, or the brief history of American history and their literary history. So okay, so all the Harlem became the center, heart of black people. They lived there, and therefore the new movement started in the blacks, because they wanted to, that organized some organization, and they wanted to collect all the people. They wanted to make a movement for the equal rights. They wanted to fight against the slavery. They wanted to fight against the segregation. They wanted to fight against the racism. And in this way, in the 1920, the literature and arts came to the highest peak. इतकं दर्जेदार साहित्य या काळखंडामध्ये हार्लेम येथे निर्माण झालं, म्हणून त्याला आफ्रिकन साहित्याचा पुनर्जन्म असं आपण इथे म्हणतो. Okay, so writers of African American literature have been recognized by the highest awards, including the Nobel Prize to Toni Morrison. So Toni Morrison is one of the greatest black writers, and she has written a lot of beautiful novels. When I will get time, I will definitely tell you a story of Beloved, which is one of my favorite novel. And one novel, Sula, is also included in your syllabus, but actually I am not going to teach you Sula. We are going to look at the Old Man and the Sea. That is a brief and very nice novel, and if you are interested to in Sula, I will also going to tell you the brief summary of Sula, if you say to me like that. जर तुम्ही म्हणाल तर सुला आपण नक्कीच घेऊया त्याबरोबर. ओके, सो अमंग द थीम्स, सो विच आर द थीम्स ऑफ African American literature or African American fiction? Actually, poetry, drama and fiction, these are the three parts of any literature. So now I'm giving you the common things, because these are the common to poetry, drama and fiction. So later on we are going to focus on the fiction. So the fiction theme or themes for drama, poetry and fiction or novels are like that. Among the themes and issues explored in this literature are the role of African Americans within the larger American society, African American culture, racism, slavery and equality. These are the very important and basic themes of African American literature or African American fiction. African American writing has tended to incorporate oral forms such as spirituals, sermons, gospel music, blues and rap. So blues and rap and gospel musics, sermons and spiritual, these are the part of poetry. So before the American Civil War, the literature primarily consisted of memoirs. Memoirs, it is like a autobiography or biography, but actually it is different from the that. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you the differences here because we don't have enough time, but you just keep in mind that memoir is like autobiography, but it is something different from autobiography. Okay. In the memoirs, author meet various people, and he just put his experience in the memoir. And autobiography is different, it is a life story. Okay, by the people who had escaped from slavery, which I have told you in the beginning of this video. The genre of slave narratives included accounts of life under slavery and the path of justice and redemption to freedom. So let's talk about the fiction of African American literature. At the turn of 20th century, non-fiction works by authors such as W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington debated whether to confront or appease racist attitudes in the United States. During the American Civil Rights Movement, authors such as Richard Wright and Gwendolyn Brooks wrote about issues of racial segregation and black nationalism. Today, African American literature has become accepted as an integral part of American literature, with books such as Roots, The Saga of an American Family by Alex Haley, The Color People 1982 by Alice Walker, which won the Brutalized Prize, and Beloved by Toni Morrison, achieving both best-selling and award-winning status. So let's talk about the novelist, and it is a brief that the list of novelists. I have given you just 7 novels, and in that there are a lot of novels written by African Americans, but we cannot add all them, we cannot include all of them in this term, because you have to write down this for 10 marks, and therefore we cannot include all the things. So let's start with the William Wells Brown. He has written a novel, The President's Daughter, which was published in 1853. And then Victor Sajar, who born in 1817 and died in 74, he wrote a novel, The Mulatto, which was published in 1833. Frank J. Webbs has written a novel, and that is the 1857. Harriet Wilson's, which is the most popular novel, and it is considered the first beautiful novel by a woman, and that is Arnig, which was published in 1859. And Toni Morrison's Beloved, which was published in 1987. So let's talk about the themes of African American literature. So before talking about the themes, I would like to tell you about Beloved. Beloved is a novel where that it expresses, or it gives us a picture of slavery, that how the white people actually exploits and they just torture, and how they oppress and suppress the black people, especially women, which is discussed in the novel Beloved. So let's talk about the themes briefly. African American literature or African American fiction explore the issues of freedom and equality, because this equality and this freedom was denied to blacks in the United States, along with the further themes, okay, such as African American culture, racism, religion, slavery. Okay, these are the themes. So the basic human values, that is the freedom and equality, which was denied to blacks, as we that these were denied in India to the Dalit people. Okay, nowadays also a lot of Dalits were killed, and a lot of Dalits are forbidden to enter into the temples also. So such kind of things were there in America. They were actually treated inferior by the white people. So African American culture is a different thing, because it was a mixture of American culture as well as African culture. So it became something different, standard culture of African American people or black people. Racism was a very important thing, because according to white people, the white color is a color of pride, and black color is a color of dirtiness. And therefore they think that the white race is superior and the black race is inferior. Again, the religion is also there, even though the black people have adopted Christianity, and some of them they have adopted Islam because of the treatment they got from white people. So even though they have followed the same religion, that is Christianity, but the black people have a separate church and white people have a separate church. So therefore that is also issue. Slavery was issue, because a lot of literature produced in slavery era, and again the after effects of slavery you can find in their literature. Sense of home is also there, because they have lost their native land, that is Africa, and now they are in America. So they, and again the displacement is very important, because always they went from one place to another place, and therefore they lost their homes. So a sense of home is another theme. Segregation is there. Segregation म्हणजे बहिष्कार, त्यांना म्हणजे त्यांच्यासाठी शाळा वेगळी, त्यांच्यासाठी कॉलेजेस वेगळे, त्यांच्यासाठी युनिव्हर्सिटी पण वेगळी. ओके, त्यांच्यासाठी बसमध्ये वेगळे सीट, त्यांच्यासाठी नळाचा नळ वेगळं, त्यांच्यासाठी चहा वेगळं, त्यांच्यासाठी केस करताना वेगळे. या अशा प्रकारचा बहिष्कार, सेग्रेगेशन, बहिष्कृत जीवन. ओके, म्हणजे segregation. Migration, I have told you, displacement from one place to another place. Feminism is also there because the black women were doubly marginalized because the white people suppressed them because of the racism, and the black men also suppressed black women because of the sexism. And more themes are there you can find in the African American literature. So African American literature present the African American experience from an African American point of view. So I hope that you got it. I hope that you understood African American fiction. If you have any kind of queries, any kind of questions, please make comment, give the comment section. I will there to answer to your questions. And thank you for watching.